Hello, my name is Michelle Carlson, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Eagan, Minnesota. Welcome to my S.I.P card videos. S.I.P stands for Stamp, Ink, and Paper. I'll be posting monthly videos to showcase products from either the current annual catalog or the current mini catalog from Stampin' Up! These projects are designed for the beginner and casual paper crafter in mind. I'll be making easy, simple projects that you can use any stamp set, ink, and paper colors to create your own projects. Let me show you what we are working on today. Today I will be featuring the Simply Said stamp set and the 2024-2026 Designer Series paper, and how to showcase the Designer Series paper by using scraps to create a focal point on your card. The stamp set is located on page 19, and the Designer Series paper is located on page 98 in the 2024-2025 annual catalog. This stamp set could be easily missed on page 19 as it's at the bottom, and is part, or can be part of the mix and match, where it features our cards and envelopes and ephemera packs, where you can create your own cards and then add a simple sentiment to it. This has 10 sentiments in photopolymer, which is the clear stamps, so it's easy to stamp on labels. And this will be probably my favorite go-to stamp set because it has a variety of sentiments and fonts. The Designer Series paper patterns could be also something you could miss in the catalog on page 98, as it just shows a blue color to show the patterns of each design. And the design comes in all the collections. And this is the 2024-2026 Designer Series paper, so this showcases the new in colors. And we have Summer Splash, Shy Shamrock, Pretty in Pink, Petunia Pop, and Peach Pie. And these are the different designs that come with it. So they have stripes and like a leaf flower pattern, kind of a cool pattern like that, and then this polka dot circle pattern. So today for our project, we're going to use the note cards and envelopes, and the note cards are smaller at 5 1/8 by 3 5/8 once you fold it down. So this is smaller than your average note card. Okay, and then but we're going to have a basic black of 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 and basic white by 3 by 3, and then any Designer Series paper scraps that you have. And I was working on a project and I had a bunch of these square Designer Series paper scraps, and I'm like, I think I could make a card from that. So this is the card of what we're going to be designing. So how we're going to design the card is we're just going to pick a focal point. So maybe we'll pick this green. Now I only have the Pretty in Pink ribbon, so we're going to keep away from having the pink here. And so I think we could do one up there and put one. So I'm just going to leave a nice white border. Maybe we'll go like this, or is that the same? That seems like the same color. So you're just going to play around and see what looks good to you. We're going to, actually I think I'll put that over here so we have purple and this one. Okay, so let's just kind of flip it around and we'll make our pattern first. And it's kind of hard to know. The green and the blue looks, oh, so those are the blues. So this is the green. Okay. So the blue and the green kind of look alike if you're not careful. And then we can do green here and maybe a pink, and you could even use some of these other scraps. Now I decided to use the dots versus this side, just because I like the dots better but you can use whatever design you'd like. And you could probably mix and match the designs also. So once you got kind of a layout of what you like, then you can glue it down. So I'll do that next. And when you're gluing down, make sure you have your silicone mat so you don't glue anything on your table or on a a scrap paper that you're using to put this on. So after you've glued everything down, just let it dry for a little bit. And then, like I said, you use a silicone mat so it adheres to because you're going to get glue all over. So this just helps you keep your surfaces clean and not get stuck to where you don't want it to. So this one's a little bit wet yet, but so it kind of looks ugly right now, but we're going to just cut off right up to the white. So turn it over and cut it off. So, and I probably would let this dry a little bit longer, but that's fine. Just be careful. You want to use a scissors that you don't care if it gets all gunked up. Don't use your nice scissors. So, and just go around the edges like that. Get a little closer. There we go. And this is just a nice way, just a fun way to use up some, scrap papers that aren't big enough to do something with. But now you have an idea. And it can be any shapes of your designer series paper, of course. So, all right, then we got that cut, and we turn it over, and it looks something like this. So the next thing we're going to do is glue this onto our black piece of paper. Okay, so we'll just put some glue. Oop, there we go. Don't squeeze it out too much. So we're just gonna spread that out a little bit. And so I just go around the edge as close as I can, but with all this glue, it's gonna smush out, and we don't really want that. You don't have to worry about the middle. And then try not to get my fingers in the glue. We'll put this on the black piece and then just have a nice black border. I thought the black looked better than a color, and it just made all the colors pop. The next thing we're going to do is add the ribbon. So what I like to do is, if you have a tube, like adhesive or tearing tape, just to put that here on the middle. And, well, you might want the silicone mat underneath this too, but we'll be careful. And just put your ribbon just in the center of it where you'd like it. Then cut off, then wrap it around, and then you're able to cut off the ribbon. Make sure you have a ribbon scissors. My scissors always has a ribbon around it that I just want to use for ribbon, so I don't get my icky scissors on the ribbon. I don't use the glued scissors for the ribbon, I should say. And then we're going to do a faux bow, just like this. And how I did it on this side is that saves ribbon here, so then you have that extra ribbon to do the faux bow. And always keep the ribbon on the roll so that you're only using what you need to. If you cut it off first, you're going to cut off not enough or too much, and that's just wasting of ribbon. So I'm just going to cut it off a little bit, so you're only wasting that little bit. And then cut that off, and you're done. So then you're going to put on dimensionals. So let's put dimensionals on the back of these. Just one on each corner is fine. Don't have to put one in the middle or anything. And then just take the backs off. I use my nails. Otherwise, the take your pick tool works too. Also, you may want to, what I do to reinforce this so it doesn't pop off, I don't think it will, but sometimes I take Scotch tape, if I can find it, and put it on there too. But right now I won't worry about it. So sometimes I'll put Scotch tape here. Oh, here it is. So let me do that so that I can reinforce this to make sure it doesn't come off, you know, when it gets handled a lot. Okay, now we got all our tape in place, and then we're going to put this kind of up, just centered, even border around the top. And the last thing we're going to do is put our sentiment on there. So I'm going to use the color that's in the center here, which is Summer Splash, as my sentiment color. So I'm going to use Birthday Wishes out of the Simply Said stamp set. And then, let me try to be even. Sometimes I would do this first, but I already put that on there, so yay, we got it on there, and here is our card. Now you can put some embellishments too if you want, but I think it looks really good just like that. So here are the two cards. This is the one I made before, and then this is the one I made today with using the scraps that I had from another project. You will find the measurement and product list on my website, michellesstamping.com, and click on S.I.P cards, and in the drop down click on 2024 S.I.P cards. If you enjoyed this project, give me a thumbs up and add a comment underneath. I would love to hear from you. If you make a card, please feel free to add it to the comments underneath this video. I'd love to see your card and what stamp set and paper you used. I would love to be your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and help you with any paper crafting supplies you may need. If you like the new 2024-2025 annual catalog and or to receive my newsletter, please email me at michellesstamping@gmail.com. All these links are below under the video for your convenience. Please click on the subscribe button, it's free, to my YouTube channel so that you are notified when I post a new video. Thank you for watching and happy stamping!